Jake here for Extreme Terrain, and today I'm taking a look at the Raxium Axial Series 9-inch Angel Eye LED headlights with black housings and clear lenses fitting 2018 and newer JL Wranglers. Improve your visibility while giving your JL a unique style with these LED headlights from Raxium. Featuring cool modern styling, quality construction, and a great price, these are going to be a sweet upgrade to any Jeep. Now we see a lot of aftermarket headlights around these parts, but these immediately stood out to me as a cool upgrade. And while the actual lighting elements are worth noting too, the look is what really sold it for me right out of the gate. To start, you get a black internal housing, and if you're blacking out your JL, this is going to be a great way to tie in that theme up in the front end. They also feature an LED angel eye ring around the outer edge of the light, bringing in that modern, sleek look in a way that could almost be mistaken for factory. However, the coolest part here, at least for me that is, are the 4 vertical strakes that are also LEDs. Now those align with the signature 7-slot grille, and they tie in that design element to the lights in a way that looks cool and pretty subtle too. It's unique, and I think it really works here overall with the styling. However, beauty is more than skin deep, as you also get these 2 big LED projectors in the center for your main and high beams. Now these are going to throw a much brighter, cleaner, and wider beam pattern than your stock lights, especially as compared to the factory halogens, so you'll notice an improvement right out of the gate here. Now whether you're on the street or trail, you'll have a much easier time seeing and being seen, so the driving experience will be all that much more pleasant, as well as being safer. Now all the necessary electronics are also packaged inside too, so there should be no issues with flickering or hyper flashing, making this an easy setup. The outer housings are constructed from a black aluminum with integrated cooling fins down the back to keep everything secure and running at a proper temperature. Out front, you get the standard clear polycarbonate lens over top of those black internal housings and all the LEDs we were talking about earlier. And since these are fully LED, they're going to have a nice long lifespan too. Now everything is also weather sealed to keep out dirt and moisture and make sure that those electronics we were talking about inside stay safe and dry. Pricing comes in at about $325, putting them on the more affordable end of the market for JL headlights. And if you're a fan of the styling like I am, that's a really good price for all you're getting here. Installation is going to get a 2 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and these should take you about 2 hours to install. Now for the most part, they are plug and play. However, you are going to need to do a little bit of wiring in order to get those daytime running lights or the angel eye portions working. Now as you can see here, we've got one plug that plugs right in, and you've got 2 spade connectors already done up. This is the same on both sides, and you get all the stuff that you need included here in the kit to get this stuff working, including some additional wiring, your new bolts and springs, and also some quick Scotch lock connectors as well. So everything you need comes right here in the box. And with that, let's go ahead and jump on out to the install bay where we'll show you how to get this done.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 5mm Allen socket or provided 5mm Allen wrench, 8mm and 10mm sockets, clip removal tool, and wire strippers and crimpers. What's up guys, today we're going to be installing the set of headlights on our Jeep, so let's get started. Alright, so now we've got our hood popped and we're ready to start disassembling this so we can get our factory headlights out. And our first step is going to be to pop our grille out of place, and to do that we're going to grab our clip removal tool and just simply remove the plastic clips along the top of our grille insert here. So we'll go ahead and get these out. So we got our first one out, now we'll run across the top section here. We'll just pop these out. Now these are known for breaking, so it might be a good idea to buy a few spares when working on these things, and just be very careful. You may get lucky and they won't break. So now we'll work our way on to our next one here. And again, these push pins along the top here are very frail, so you want to be very gentle when removing them, unless you have a few spares around, which is never a bad idea for these. So we'll go ahead and try to be as careful as possible when popping these out. We'll go ahead and get our last one out here. These can stay in as they're just holding these foam pads in, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to pop our grille out. So now we'll go ahead and give our upper grille a little pull up just to get it out of its top part here. And then we'll go ahead, grab it from the side, and just pop it out of its lower tabs and go ahead and set our grill aside. So now we can go ahead and remove our 3 10mm mounting screws using our 10mm socket on our ratchet. Then we'll go ahead and pull our headlight out, unplug our single connector. And once you have this complete for this side, you can go ahead and repeat this process for your other headlight. So now that we have our headlight out, this particular set is going to need to get wired into our turn signals. So we're going to have to remove our inner cover for our fender flare here. So to do that, we're going to grab our 8mm socket and ratchet, as well as our clip removal tool, and pop a few things out so we can access our harness to our turn signal. So to start, we have 2 8mm bolts here at the front of our inner cover. We're going to go ahead and pop those out. Then we have some push tabs here in various locations. It's kind of hard to see behind here, but you will see them once you get under here. And we're going to take our clip removal tool and just pop those out. And you should have a few more along here. Ours are broken or not there. So once you have those out, you can go ahead and pull down on your fender liner here. You don't need to fully remove it to access the harness we need for our turn signals. So they should be right here. As you can see, we have it pulled down a little bit, and then we can access our wiring. So now we'll go ahead and grab our provided harness, and your kit does come with double-ended T-taps for your harness here on your turn signals to tap these wires in. Now ours already have T-taps on them, so we're going to go ahead and put spade connectors on our open end of our wires, just because it's already there and it's a very easy process either way. So we'll go ahead and get our spade connector on, and then we'll use our wire strippers and crimpers to go ahead and crimp these down. And you always want to give a little tug just to make sure you have a solid crimp and your wire secure. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing for our white wire here. And again, we'll give that a tug, make sure it's nice and secure. And then we can go ahead and tap these into our turn signal wires. We'll just plug these into our 2 T-taps here. Again, these T-taps make it very simple. If you do have access to them, it is a very easy way to do this. But again, your kit does come with everything provided to complete this. We'll go ahead and get our wires installed. Then we're just going to fish them through over to where our headlight is going to land. And then we can be able to connect these to our headlight itself. Put these in. Then we can go ahead and mount our inner fender liner back up. Go ahead and reinstall our push tabs. And once we have those in, go ahead and reinstall our 2 8mm screws here. Again, using our 8mm socket on our ratchet. Once you have this part complete for this side, you can go ahead and repeat the same process for your other side. So now that we have everything ready to go, we're going to go ahead and plug in our new headlight. So we'll grab our factory connector on the car side and our new connector for our headlight. Go ahead and plug that in. And we'll match up our yellow and white wire on our headlight side to our additional harness side here. We'll go ahead and put yellow to yellow, white to white. Make sure they're nice and secure. We can tuck our harness back into place. and get ready to set our headlight on. So these headlights mount with a spring-loaded Allen head bolt. So we'll go ahead and get our spring on the back side of our mounting tab for our headlight here. Go ahead and get our bolt through. We'll go ahead and get our first one just loosely in place. Give it a couple turns just so it kind of holds our headlight. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing. So the spring on the back side and our provided Allen head bolt along with a flat washer up front. That through. Again, we're just loosely threading these in right now just to kind of hold our place so we can get all of our spring-loaded bolts in. And our last one over here. Again, spring on the back side. Allen head bolt and flat washer through the front. Get that loosely threaded in here. So now we can go ahead and tighten down our mounting bolts. Now your kit does come with a provided 5mm Allen wrench, but we're gonna go ahead and use our 5mm Allen head socket on our ratchet and go ahead and tighten these down. So once you have this process complete for this headlight, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for your other headlight. So once we have both of our headlights wired in and installed, we can go ahead and reinstall our front grille. So we'll go ahead and get the bottom tabs lined up here. And we'll set it back over our top mounting points and give a nice push to our bottom mounting tabs to get those set back into place. Then we can reinstall our push clips along the top. Now we'll go ahead and reinstall our push clips into our upper part of our grille mount here. Work our way across. Try not to drop them. And that'll do it. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Raxium Axial Series 9-inch Angel Eye LED headlights with black housings and clear lenses for the 2018 and newer Jeep Wrangler JL. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Wrangler, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.